Here's you're so rude. How are you gonna tell me I'm a man in a purse and long hair and nails? You can't figure that out for yourself?
No, I can't figure it out for myself, but luckily there's a new textbook written that'll help me figure it out. And maybe this is the one book we should burn. Welcome back to the JP React channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters, all for the purpose of helping spread the light of truth and freedom. There's a book written that is kind of trying to do the opposite of that. Now, this is a groundbreaking textbook. I don't know, did Einstein write it? No, is someone else? Okay, that's fine. But this textbook, so it's supposed to be scholarly kind of thing, is just released, called Gender Affirming Psychiatric Care, first edition. So it's like, hey, if you have severe mental health problems and you want to make them more severe while we tell you you're getting better, this textbook is for you. We'll get to some of the reviews of the book in just a second because they're hilarious and not very supportive of the book. Well worth taking a look at. Here's just like a quick synopsis of the book by Zero Hedge. Title: Disturbing Gibberish. New trans textbook for psychiatrists could harm millions of kids, critics say. Yeah, I mean, it's like someone has mental health issues and they're going to a psychiatrist, but their psychiatrist is indoctrinated with the philosophies, ideologies of this textbook, then I would dare say you're not going to get help, you'll get worse. Gender Affirming Psychiatric Care just released on Amazon at $58 and well worth every penny, I'm sure. Wow, and it's printed by the American Psychiatric Association. Oof. Oh, sayonara to them. The textbook signals early on that it's more subjective than objective, as any good textbook should be. It should just be an opinion piece. No objectivity needed. Quotes a feminist studies professor saying, "Scientific neutrality is a fallacy." Exquisite. The content has prompted some critics to question the textbook's reliance on a mix of transgender identifying professionals writing about their experiences, limited scientific studies, that's important to note, and neo-Marxist critical theories. Yikes. Dr. Lauren Schwartz says this is a huge issue. Millions more kids will be harmed. And speaking of the book is based on an evidence-informed approach instead of an evidence-based approach. That's very different, actually, which is more scientific. The evidence-based approach is more scientific. The 26 chapters are written by 56 different authors, 50 of whom are in the transgender community, according to the textbook's foreword. So I'm sure there's no personal bias and projection here in the book where it's like, hey, this is a textbook, this is the truth based on our opinion. It's very subjective, but we're presenting it as though it's the truth. No biases on our account. Let's take a look on Amazon. What do the reviews have to say? Is this getting a 5-star review? What do the comments have to say with people leaving reviews? Well, first, most importantly, the description of the book, first sentence is well worth the price of admission. Gender Affirming Psychiatric Care is dedicated to providing affirming, intersectional, and evidence-informed, not evidence-based, psychiatric care for transgender, non-binary, and or gender expansive people. I have never heard of that term. Gender expansive. Does that mean your gender just gets wider and bigger? I don't know. By the way, the primary author or editor of the book, they did say the book has 50 different authors, which I'm sure just makes it very on point and laser focused. But Teddy Goetz is the author, and this is Teddy. Let's hear about Teddy. Author description on Amazon. Dr. Teddy G. Goetz, they, them, is a psychiatry resident at the University of Pennsylvania. Prior to earning their medical degree at Columbia, I guess we're talking about more than one person. Okay. Prior to earning their medical degree, they studied biochemistry and gender studies at Yale. Cool. So I guess this is what you do with a gender degree. You write textbooks on gender. Conducting research on a wide spectrum of biologically and socially determined aspects of gender-based health disparities. There is nothing socially determined about gender. It's a very biological reality, including earning their MS, developing the first animal model of gender affirming hormone therapy. That makes sense. Their current projects, again, that means multiple people. Multiple people. So Teddy is many people. Their current projects include implementation science research on TNG mental health. What was that? That was the expansive gender theory, as well as narrative medicine and physician advocacy. Dude, narrative medicine, that's what we do anymore. You watch the news. What's the narrative medicine? Get the shot, you get these hormones, take these blockers, get the surgery. Cool, it's narrative medicine. It's not like health medicine, it is narrative medicine. Their lived experience as a non-binary, trans, queer, neurodivergent, chronically ill Jewish person informs their writing, research, and clinical work. Wow, they're doing it all. They're doing it all. Non-binary, trans, queer, neurodivergent, and chronically ill. Dude, what's your self-identity? Chronically ill. I don't play the role of the victim very much, but I want you to know I'm chronically ill. I've got it literally in my bio. What do the reviews have to say? Well, we take a little look-ski, and out of all the ratings, it has a 1 star out of 5. That is a 1 star out of 5. I'm sure they identify it as 5 stars, but other people identify this apparently as a really crappy book. This review, 1 star, alarming. This is shocking that this book is available. Evidence-informed instead of evidence-based. This is simply someone telling you something not based on science, but only upon their opinion. Glad they use the correct pronoun. Their opinion. And this is great. On that same review, they, them, in the author's bio, they, them causes one to think that the author believes they are more than one person. This alone is not possible based on evidence-based science and discredits the backbone of this publication. That's great. Another 1 star review. Nonsensical garbage with a smattering of Marxist absurdities. Marxist absurdities, that's a concern. It's communism. Don't like it. Another 1 star review. Man, they forgot to post the 5 star reviews. Wonder where those are. This 1 star review says, boycott this book. Everyone should boycott this book. It will harm children. I agree. Another 1 star review titled, horrible. I can't believe Amazon carries it. Don't buy it. Sounds like another happy reader. This is nonsensical gibberish which has no foundation whatsoever in science. This is a huge issue. Millions more kids will be harmed, said Dr. Lauren Schwartz, a psychiatrist. Already talked about her. Another 1 star review titled Scary, Dangerous for Children. Another 1 star review titled Disgusting. I cannot believe this is being normalized for psychiatric care. This will be the downfall of our nation. This is insane. I'd give it a big fat 0 if I could. Apparently you can only go as far as 1. There are only 2 genders which science affirms unequivocally. Well, that's evidence-based. We're not doing evidence-informed. We let the evidence inform us, and then we ignore that and present something different. We like evidence-informed. And then, shockingly, another 1 star review, more subjective than objective. Written by an author coming from the University of Pennsylvania, this book will do more harm than good. So the reviews are in. Apparently, anybody who's not the author of this book pretty much thinks this book is trash. It's kind of considered worse than trash. It's considered harmful. Judging this book by the cover, which I think is probably accurate, I would agree it sounds like it is harmful. It's got Marxist ideologies in there, dementing children's minds, psychiatric minds that then are supposed to help people, dementing them with non-truth. And if you're a psychiatrist, guiding people from a place of non-truth, I would dare say that sets you up to make people worse, not better. But should this book be burned? No, I'm not into burning books. I'm all about the First Amendment. Don't burn books unless you buy the book and you want to burn it for lighting a nice fire. So I don't think this book should be burned. I don't think any book should be burned. I'm not going to buy the book. I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not going to take any of my precious time to read it. However, I'm grateful that this book is written because it lets more truth come out. Not that this book conveys truth, but it allows us to truthfully understand where people come from, what some people think is the truth. And if someone thinks something is the truth that you believe is way off base, it's good for you to know that that's what they think is the truth. It informs us, like, I'm not going to ask for your helping hand. I'm not going to hire you. And I want to understand what people think. So I'm glad this book was written, and I doubt it's going to make the New York Times bestseller list based on these. There's literally only 1-star reviews on Amazon. So, well, that's it. I mean, if you want it, it's on Amazon. You can get it now and have it overnighted, be at your place by like 5 minutes from now. Let me know what you think about this book in the comments below. It being written for psychiatrists. It's a psychiatric care guide. Yikes! Let me know what you think. Look forward to seeing you on our next video, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. But before that, I got a special message for you. Hi. If you're someone who likes to take no responsibility and have no control for your health and well-being, then please don't pay attention to this. But if you're someone who realizes that health equals freedom and you're not going to be healthy by accident, then I want to tell you about Bond Charge, a holistic wellness company that offers a wide range of evidence-based products designed to help you optimize your life and health in every way. There's a dynamic duo of Bond Charge products that I use because I'm always looking for ways to feel more energy, help me de-stress, be more mindful, and get better sleep. The first part of my routine, I get on the Bond Charge PEMF mat for 20 minutes. PEMF stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Frequency. It grounds you into the Earth's frequency, and I've been absolutely amazed at what it does to help me overcome aches and pains and de-stressing myself. Plus, it's got infrared light technology embedded in it. And then I immediately go into the Bond Charge Infrared Sauna Blanket. The infrared sauna system elevates your heart rate to that of exercise, so it's a tremendous boost for your metabolism, helps you detoxify, de-stress, and I find I sleep way better when I'm regularly using it. Plus, there's absolutely no better sauna system on the market that's more affordable and more compact and convenient. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This holiday season, Bond Charge is offering a massive 25% off everything site-wide. Just head over to bondcharge.com/JPReacts and the 25% code will automatically be applied at checkout to your entire order. The time has never been better or less expensive to take your health and wellness to the next level, thanks to Bond Charge.